Good evening. Looks like the audio's working, thank God. Hello and welcome to the New Age Geeks channels. If you are new here, we build an inclusive space for people of all walks of life through the power of friendship, magic, and tabletop role-playing games. Tonight we have Forging Fates, a sober D&D campaigns, and the critical role of the world of Exandria, following our adventuring party, the Fists of Fate. What's up, Fist?
Hello. Just a friendly little reminder for everybody in the chat that the New Age Geeks includes more than just us up here on the screen. It relies on all of you wonderful geeks and your participation in this community that we are growing together. If you want to become one of the New Age Geeks, you absolutely can. Just make sure to subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels, and make sure to join our Discord, where you'll find moderated chats, emotes by one of our favorite geeks, Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
And chat rooms with the cast and other members of this growing community. Another little reminder is the best way to help us out is with engagement. So we'd greatly appreciate if you'd watch the video all the way through, like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that these platforms know to share us with everybody else. Beyond Twitch and YouTube, we do have posts going up on Twitter, on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Threads. So if you are on those platforms, make sure to give us a follow for more geeky goodness.
Twitch Prime is free if you already have Amazon Prime. Several people in the chat have already subscribed to Prime. It awards you a 1-month subscription to any channel on Twitch. Once per month, you need to go in and resubscribe to that channel, but it's at no additional cost. Just link your accounts and click Subscribe with Prime. If you're feeling charitable, please subscribe on Twitch and YouTube. Perhaps gift subscriptions to others. If you're feeling generous, you can cheer using the bits. You can donate via PayPal. We have a link somewhere. Check out our merch shop. We have a whole bunch of shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, bags, clothing items of all kinds. And subscribe to our Patreon. Lastly, if you wish to become a sponsor for the New Age Geeks, reach out to us directly via our Instagram page to begin those discussions.
Speaking of sponsors, if you enjoy the music we have going on here on Forging Fates, we highly recommend checking out the SonCraft bot. SonCraft bot allows you to play open source community selected music directly from your Discord server with just a few clicks. Whether you're playing with friends or streaming on Twitch, you can use the audio stress-free. With their pro level subscription, you get their playlist builder, shareable playlist codes, access to 40 plus music genres and 20 plus soundscape types, global genre selections, and 2 premium Discord servers, all for just $10 a month. But by using our referral code NAG, that's NAG, you get $2 off your subscription for the first 3 months. All you need to do to get started is invite the SonCraft bot of your choosing to your server, then just hit play and let SonCraft take care of the rest. My dog is hitting the camera.
It's Harley.
That being said, it is Gen Con week, and the New Age Geeks cast, some of us, most of us, will be there doing things. So if you see us, say hi.
Please come say hi.
Please come say hi. Let's see. We have events going on that we will be attending. We have some unofficial stuff that we will be doing. Do you want to talk about that, Jem?
What? The events we're going to, or
the events we're doing,
or any other? Yeah. Wait, the events we're hosting, or the ones we're going to be at?
Hosting.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, see us at the Elfson Tavern party. Well, I'm also looking to host a bar hop, super casual Friday night. We'll figure out the exact start time. I have to confirm some things on my schedule first, but it's just going to be around the local downtown area near the convention center, and we'll have a chat and update where we're at. So stay tuned for that. We'll post more about it on our socials.
Speaking of which, those of us that are there will be doing Instagram takeovers on the day, one of us per day, so you can see which one of us is doing what on those days. We don't know. Also, there are a few events. Jem, do you want to talk about the events that we will be attending that we are not hosting?
Sure. Thursday night, we're going to be, some of us are going to be at the Elfson Tavern party. Throughout the week, we're just going to try to support some of our friends and some others in the community at their shows. Like I know some of us are going to the Oops All Himbos show on Friday, or the Emo Kids on Bikes adventure on Saturday. I'll personally be at the gamer gathering on Friday as well. Yeah, we'll be around.
Yes. Follow our socials. That's where you'll be able to get all the updates on where we are, what we're up to. Besides that, am I missing any other announcements? Crit Awards live stream is Thursday on their Twitch channel. No, that's not right.
No.
Wednesday.
Got pushed back.
Got pushed back. That's what I said.
It's not
Got
this
pushed
week,
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not this week.
Oh, all right. Never mind then. All right. Well, if we've got nothing, then let's dive into tonight's episode of Forging Fates. And we're back. Okay. So, recapping us for last week's episode is Clover.
I don't know why I'm actually so nervous to do this, but I didn't think I was going to be. But anyway, the last 24 hours have been exhausting. After we took Valeria down, I followed Gweiji Whisper out into the battlefield where star spawn were proliferating from the ground. There were hundreds of them mindlessly attacking our allies. Whisper went in one direction, spinning them up into a whirlpool and spitting them out. She is so creative. I went in the other and just started wildly shooting arrows as I saw them. After a moment, I saw Gormrog come out carrying Finnick, looking for an escape. The hordes headed straight for them. And then, out of nowhere, Tristan ran out into the center of the battlefield. He did something I've never seen before. He, screamed this circle of electricity around him, annihilating anyone in his path. It was unreal. Finnick managed to hop onto Goldie and escape. Once I saw that Gormrog was staying back to help fight, I shifted my focus to the Dawn Riders. The rest of the battle went by in a blur, and before I knew it, we were all safely headed back to the Frostfang Citadel. Tristan, Gormrog, and Finnick all went to rest. Whisper went down to the eating hall. I tried to sleep, but sleep has been hard lately, so I went down to the eating hall too and just wrote in my journal all night while Whisper slept at the table beside me. Which brings us to today. It's been a long night, but I'm ready to go. I always am. You have to be. The Fists and I were called into a room where we met the leaders of all of the temples of Vasselheim. There was lots of political talk. I usually zone out during that part. It's boring. I was looking at Whisper, admiring the vines around her arms, when she suddenly got really nervous, so I tuned in again. A piece of the water blade went missing from the vault. Darius has it. That means Darius is alive. He escaped again. Whisper used her internal navigation to feel that the blade isn't too far, so the Fists hop into the airship to start chasing him down. I'm so nervous, I almost don't want to go, but I know I have to stick with my team. I'm trembling, pacing back and forth, contemplating my next steps when Tristan walks up to me. I'm so happy to see him. I really need a friend right now. He holds his hands out to mine, but I'm paralyzed to my spot. He promises he's going to take down Darius, kill him, and do everything in his power to protect me. I believe him. Then he tells me that he loves me. I don't say it back. I wasn't expecting it. I'm not ready. I'm tired and hungry and guilty and scared, and all I want in this moment is to hole up in a corner. But I found Finnick instead, so now here I am, on an airship, sitting across from my friend who has just gone through probably the worst few days of her life, crying about intangible things instead of comforting her. So it's time to stop, pull myself together, and get my head back into the game. I will not let my feelings interfere with the mission ahead, catching up to Darius, and getting the water blade back.
Okay.
That's all.
Thank you very much. Take a point of inspiration.
Gracias.
Let's see then. All right. So then let me change the music. Get some good music going on here. that being said, as we ended, you all going to sleep, or I apologize, I don't remember. You guys take
We were all still talking on the airship.
Okay, so that's where we're going to pick up then, as the when you guys left in the afternoon, correct? I believe
Yeah.
so. All right.
It was like afternoonish because we woke up, we had that conversation
Right.
with the people, and then we did some like
Right.
gathering shit before getting onto the airship, and then we just talked.
Okay, so as you all kind of are now walking about the airship, Finnick and Clover having your brief conversation about Tristan's outburst, I guess is the best way to put it. The captain of the ship, Alara, kind of makes her way over towards Gormrog. Where are you?
I'm on the deck. I believe I was talking with Finnick. Was I?
We ended off on me and Clover talking.
Oh.
But
Fuck it. I'm at the front of the ship, just looking out over everything.
Okay. Well, Lara is going to make her way over towards you, Gormrog. So, where are we headed?
Darius has taken something from the vault of some important people. We need to get it back. We're headed wherever he's headed. We're currently trying to chase him down.
Very well. The only bearing I have is south currently. That's what I was told when you all boarded the ship. Is that heading
Whispers
changed at all?
Whispers the one who's got the compass in her head.
Is this like the navigation area? Because I'm assuming I'm right there.
We're amorphous where you guys are right now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he says that, then I'm gonna pop up. I was like, I'm right here.
I didn't see you there. Normally you're fucking off somewhere in the kitchen. Where is our heading then? Easy enough for you to get a bearing on things. It's currently traveling about southwest. Southwest. So you relay that information over to her. We're going to be over the ocean soon if we continue on this bearing. I don't know how they have a few hours head start on us, do they not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I hope you finished everything you have to do in Vasselheim, because it'll be a trip back.
Did we finish everything we had to do in Vasselheim?
I didn't get to join the Monster Hunting Guild.
Well, there's still time to turn around if that's what you
This
wish
is
to
more
do.
time sensitive, I think.
Yeah, we gotta kill him.
Very well. Then, shall we continue on? And she kind of makes her way back up to the helm of the ship. You guys have a couple... You're not quite sure how long this is going to take, trying to catch up to a ship that's going the same speed, if not a little bit slower than you, so... What's,
I need to start writing a report.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just sit down on the deck on some stool or bench or whatever. Appropriate a barrel or something to use as a table. Take out my journal and just start writing a report to Cressida Holt at the Cobalt Reserve and just detail all our exploits and adventures.
Okay.
I will be honest and forthcoming about most things. I will emphasize that Finnick's parents had been mind controlled. And I'll make a point to say that it was Valeria in the second form after her transformation that was the one that killed them.
Okay.
And that we were unable to save them.
Okay. And how are you sending that off?
Not yet.
Okay.
But the point is to begin the work.
Okay.
Right? Like, adventure is one thing, but I also need to fill them in and report it and keep it documented. So that's what I'm going to spend the next couple hours doing.
All right. Let's just go around the table then. Clover, what are you doing for the rest of this day?
Finnick, were you done with our stuff?
I'd just give Clover a big hug. You're strong. You're powerful. You have great things coming to you. Don't focus on what you don't have to.
I'm sorry for talking about myself instead of you.
You don't have to apologize, Clover.
Have you talked to Gormrog yet?
Not yet.
Okay, well, you go do what you have to do. I'm gonna sit here and keep writing in my journal.
Okay.
And that's all. I'm gonna write in my journal for a little bit. And then I guess for the rest of the journal, for the rest of the traveling time, I'm gonna exercise and train, because that seems smart.
Okay. What? Anything specific you're training to do, or just general training?
I'm training to stab people who are a lot taller than me in areas that'll do the most damage.
Okay. So is
Target
there
practice for?
There's no specific skill you're training. It's just training.
No, just swiping my sword.
Okay. Finnick, is there anything you wanted to do after you finished the conversation with Clover?
I'm kind of assuming I would go look for Gormrog, but as I see him writing the report, I just sort of take a step back. I don't want to break his train of thought.
You can interrupt.
Cece and Finnick both know that.
Okay.
However, I want to go try and find Tristan.
Okay. Easy enough to find him. It's not a particularly large ship. Tristan, where are you currently on the ship?
I was standing next to Gormrog, but we were just both looking over and just chilling. Then when he walked away, I just stayed in that spot in the ship in the front.
Okay, so you're up on the bow of the ship.
Yeah.
All right. Easy enough to find him, Clover. Finnick.
I'm just gonna need every clip of when you mix up our
Oh God,
names.
it's gonna be like a 3-hour long video.
I know, it'd be fucking hilarious.
Yes, but you see, easy enough to find Tristan.
It's quiet up here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually really nice. Usually I like the noise, but this is really nice right now.
It's a nice break from the noise.
Yeah, it's a good time to be inside your head, which normally I don't like. But right now I feel is necessary. What about you?
Currently trying to get out of my own head again, but again, this is like the only peace and quiet I've had for a couple days.
We have no clue when it's gonna go right back to not knowing what's gonna happen after the battle's over.
Yeah. Can I ask you something?
Anything?
how are you feeling about your scale situation?
She says that he starts looking at his arms again and just whatever is visible. To be honest, I don't know. I was very, very worried about it until this whole thing, the last couple hours happened. It's all I was thinking about. Now I'm starting to wonder if it's even worth worrying about until after this is all done. And I hope
Well,
I'm not making a mistake.
I do want to make sure that we're able to find something to help you. I just wanted to make sure that you were doing okay, or if you weren't, if you wanted to talk, because I know we all have a lot on our plates right now.
We do. That being said, how are you doing? For real.
As I sort of look up and take a breath, you can see like water building up in the tear lines. Not great, if I'm being honest. If I'm being for real.
I'm so very, very sorry how this all had to go down the way. I understand that you weren't a big fan of them, but and he looks down at the sword that she just gave him. That was her father's. He's standing right next to him, and he's. I wish that things went completely different.
You know, I spent so much of my life hating them, wishing that they were different. But there was always that small part of me that wishes I could actually have a relationship with them. I wish we could have sat down and talked something. It's they were so mean and abusive, but there was always that small part of me that hoped that they could change. Is Donald frozen?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man. That was bad timing. All right, we'll
He's like
pause.
Drax. He
We'll-
just stands still.
We'll pause that conversation there, and hopefully he pops back.
Damn it.
Oh, damn.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
hear you.
Welcome back, buddy.
Okay. I was talking, and then all of a sudden I looked up, and I was looking down for something. I looked and realized everybody was not moving. I'm sorry.
Welcome to New Age Geeks, everybody.
Yeah.
Apparently, I didn't fix the audio for the 4-camera setup. So real quick, Whisper tried to learn navigation as she is now important to the navigational process. Rolled a dirty 1 with her -1 to intelligence. And then heard the word sexton, and Whisper started laughing uncontrollably and learned nothing from that experience. So picking back up with Finnick and Tristan.
Okay.
Donald, what was the last thing that you heard?
Well, you said that you just wish that you were able to have a relate. Even though how much you didn't like them, you wanted to at least try to have something happen afterwards. And when I started talking, everything froze.
Yeah.
So I was what I was saying. I honestly could not even pretend to fathom what that would feel like, or how to give you the proper words to tell you that things will work out in a certain way that way, because I don't know. I wish I had something to say that can make that portion of your head at least have some sort of recovery. But in my own words, it's the only things I really know how to say is, and I picked the sword up. I will use this gift that came from your father, and hopefully using this to help destroy the people that help destroy them. Hopefully this can be one last thing that he left to help protect you.
I just wanted them to be proud of me.
We're all proud of you. I don't even know how we all wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you right now. If it wasn't for all of us working together, like the family that I truly feel that we are.
Thank you. I really needed to hear that. And I hug Tristan.
As you hug Tristan, I need you to go ahead and roll a religion check for me.
Okay. I'm gonna use my magical guidance to reroll that.
Okay.
Okay. 17 total.
As you wrap your arms around him, you feel the warmth of your symbol of Bahamut, your newly acquired symbol. And as you wrap your arms around him, it feels almost like pins and needles wherever you touch him. Whatever Tristan is becoming, and what little knowledge you have of Bahamut. I mean, you have some knowledge of Bahamut. You know that his arch nemesis is Tiamat, the queen of chromatic dragons. And as you wrap your arms around him, you feel the almost two forces coming together, and it feels like pins and needles against your skin.
I don't pull away immediately.
So not knowing that that's what she feels, he's gonna, embrace the hug. And we will, during the hug, we will avenge your parents. We will. And hopefully, who knows, one day, you might be able to talk to them again and have that conversation you've really, really needed.
The only issue is, do they deserve to be avenged after what they did? Hell, I could probably find someone to cast Speak with Dead. But time.
Yeah. But then at the very least, every time I speak with your revenge would be for you. Unless you change your mind.
Yeah. For right now, let's do this for us. And just one small thing. I feel like you really need to work on your timing.
Yeah. That's when he lets go, lets awkwardly kind of lets go, and not for the hug, but just assuming that he's just guessing why she said that. I don't know what I was thinking. It just happened. At first I wished I could go back and not say it, and then I kind of realized that I feel better that it's out instead of holding it in this time.
Yeah.
Is my timing really that bad?
I wouldn't say it's god awful, but definitely has could be improved upon.
Yeah.
But again, we can add that to the list of things.
But first we take out this douche, right?
Yeah.
Tristan turns and to look back over the front of the boat.
As he releases you, Finnick, you feel like the lingering effect for a few minutes, like you were holding onto fiberglass. So eventually it begins to fade, but there's that lingering touch that you feel.
We're gonna fix this. And I'll just sort of give Tristan a good old pat on the shoulder as I begin to turn and walk.
Okay.
As she's walking, he's just gonna just point back, but not look. He's gonna point back in her direction and go, "And we still have training to do."
Okay. Again, timing.
Okay. So, as you all go about your various tasks for the rest of the day, eventually the sun begins to set as your ship sails through the sky in a desperate attempt to catch up to your quarry. For brevity's sake, we'll just say you will spend your watches however you need. If anyone would like to do anything or have any pairings during this time, feel free to call them out. If not,
I'm probably gonna find wherever Finnick is, so that I can. Well, wait. I don't want to steal your time from other people. Finnick, do you care if I sleep with you tonight? If not, it's okay. Like, if you'd rather sleep with anybody else, I can go find Whisper.
I am a-okay with you staying in my room tonight.
Okay, cool. Clover's gonna sleep with Finnick and actually get a night's rest.
Okay. All right. Well, as the next day rises, I need someone to go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
An 8.
Okay. So, as you all begin to wake up in the morning, the ship, you feel like almost rocking as it feels like you're in some sort of turbulence, and you can hear the sound of water battering down on the top, on the deck above you. And those of you that look, you go out and you see you're within this massive storm cloud, and the rain is kind of like pushing down on the top of the deck. All the people that are out on the deck right now currently have these big ponchos kind of pulled up over their heads. The long sails that kind of adorn the upper deck are pulled in tight, and you're running just on the crystal's energy to pull you through this space. So the travel time is being slowed a little bit as you attempt to kind of track after your enemy, but this is costing you some time. That being said, is there anything anyone wanted to do this day? Any skills you want to work on? Any conversations you want to have?
Yes, just give me a minute. I want to know how to fly an airship.
Okay. So you make your way up towards the Captain Alara and begin to be trained on how to do how to pilot an airship. Do you have any applicable skills you'd like to put towards learning this new skill?
Not really. History, maybe?
I don't
Arcana?
think history is going to help you. I don't think those. If you can describe to me how either of those skills would help you pilot an airship.
Listen, man. I'm a monk. I got acrobatics, stealth, and intimidation because I'm an orc. Like that's about it. But I also have Arcana and history, so like.
Okay.
The Arcana is because I studied the primordials and the stones in the ship are based in the primordials, so maybe that's a thing.
I'll say go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Damn. All right, that's not too bad. Okay, I rolled a 5. It's a +3, total of 8.
Yeah, it's with the storm, it's kind of hard for her to give you her full attention to kind of teach you how to do these things. And
it's complicated.
Yeah, it's not exactly the easiest skill to pick up. So you waste a good couple hours trying to learn this, and it just is not working.
It's a foundational like expression of interest, and we'll revisit it another day.
Okay. Okay. Anyone else want to do anything on this day?
I would like to talk to Whisper if she is available to talk. Okay, so Clover's gonna go find Whisper. First, say, hey. How are you doing?
So you'll find her probably practicing cooking in the kitchen because she thinks she learned enough of how to fly a plane yesterday. So
awesome.
Or airship, not plane, yeah.
Expert navigator.
Yeah.
What's your cooking?
I don't know. I've got what's in the storage of the kitchen.
I mean, you guys had stocked up beforehand, so anything you want is honestly you could pull out at this point.
So I've got eggs and sausages and then a bunch of different green vegetables. I'm not sure if any of them go together yet, but
Wow. It smells amazing in here, actually. I mean, it smells amazing in here.
other than the sausages. Or yeah.
They still smell good, I just don't eat them.
Mm-hmm.
So the other night, I couldn't sleep, so I was going through my backpack to reorganize it. And at the bottom of my backpack, so back in Mirangorn, after we defeated Dale, you were still shapeshifted. So I don't know if you would have approved of this or not, but I looted her body. Sorry. But anyway, I found
Would have
this
done that
stuff.
probably too.
I found a bunch of stuff and I shoved it into my backpack, and then we've literally been moving nonstop since then. But I found it the other night and I wanted to give it to you. So Clover's gonna hand out a handful of rings with diamonds, rubies, and emeralds studded on them, and then a necklace with a pendant of a crescent moon with a symbol behind it of a circle with daggers facing it.
Cool. You know if any of these are magical?
Oh, I didn't check, but I can check right now. Clover's going to wave her hand over all of the jewelry and cast Detect Magic.
She was always pretty magical, so I wouldn't really be surprised. But...
We'll have to
Sorry,
come back.
Joe.
We'll have
I
to
didn't know I was doing that tonight. Otherwise, I would
we'll
let
have
you
to
know.
come back to that because I haven't had those notes up in a long time.
That's a long time ago. Yeah.
I know, I'm so sorry. Clover's gonna say, my Detect Magic doesn't seem to be working right now. Let's try this again tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I'm not mad. I mean, you did that what I probably would have done myself.
I guess I feel the worst for just forgetting about it and keeping them from you. I never meant to keep them from you. I think I was just doing it because at the time you couldn't.
Yeah. And it has been crazy. It has been nonstop. Even the ball. I thought the ball was going to be fun, and it wasn't.
I didn't have fun at all at the ball.
Yeah.
I danced with one guy, and then he was really mean afterwards when he found out that we were going to fight people. So anyway.
That means he's a loser. That means he's a loser anyways.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I just wanted to give that to you, and then Clover's gonna reach over and grab one of the leafy vegetables and pop it in her mouth. Is it good?
I don't know what I wrote for that.
Performance, I guess.
Sure. Yeah. I'm on this quest to be the best cook ever, so. Holy crap, I'm not using this dice anymore tonight. That's an 8.
Okay.
No,
Clover
kind of just
takes a bite of
plain.
a leafy green. It's not great, but she smiles.
Yeah.
And says, "This is such good progress for someone who
Yeah.
doesn't eat vegetables."
I mean, I used to eat a lot of vegetables. I never cooked them.
Well, I really like it.
Thanks.
I'll talk to you later.
I'll go back to cooking.
All right. Taz, just send me that list of items, and I'll send you back with what they
Yeah,
are.
I'm sorry. I actually
Yeah.
Didn't think I was gonna do that until I was talking.
No, it's fine.
That's when the best things happen.
All right. Anyone else want to have any conversations on this day? All right.
I'll find Gormog.
Gormrog.
My question is what is Gormog up to? Or is he still writing that report? You're muted.
I'd be spending today trying to learn how to do the things around the ship that make it fly and failing miserably. Kind of throwing myself into work, but not really getting it.
Okay. I mean, you could find him after that, after a few hours of him attempting to learn to fly the airship. You
that's
can
fine.
find him after that. As
Yeah.
he is currently waterlogged coming down off the deck of the ship.
I guess if I see him come downstairs, would you like a towel? A blanket?
Oh,
Both?
yeah, both is good.
I grab some and bring them back. It's like, it's really raining out there, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's there's no cover overhead. It's not like we can just put a tarp over our heads and call it a tent. But like, I don't know.
I mean, I've done that before.
The rain's really coming down, you know.
Yeah. How's the learning part going?
I'm learning how to fly as well as a fish learns how to breathe air.
That sounds really rough. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's just something to do. Keep me busy. Keep my mind off of everything.
Off of what exactly?
My best friend turning into a dragon. Person I care about having to take out this slug monster thing and losing her parents in the process. Taking a trip to see the Raven Queen. Couple stressful days, weeks, months in a row.
Yeah.
It's been a lot. So I've been trying to keep busy, you know.
Yeah, I understand that. Maybe like a card game might help take your mind off of it.
Yeah, I'd like that.
I'm not very good at cards. All I know how to play is Go Fish. But
Well, you're in luck because I'm equally as untalented in all the cards. So go fish it is, and you're on.
do you think Clover is good at card games? I mean, she has a ton of siblings to possibly play them with.
So, it would not surprise me if Clover was the best card player in our entire party.
Well, then maybe
Um,
she could teach us.
Yeah, all right. Where's she at?
Wait, well, why don't we try and get everybody to play cards? We haven't really had a chance to sit down and do something that wasn't a fight, that was all together.
It's a really good idea.
If you want to go get Tristan and Clover, I can go get Whisper.
All right, yeah. Let me see if I can find them.
Okay. Come on.
Yep, we split. We go to grab the others.
Easy enough to gather everyone.
Hey, you all want to play cards? Fennick and I were thinking about just getting everybody together to play a game.
Can I roll to see how good I am at cards?
Sure.
What do you want me to roll?
Roll a D100 for me.
Do you want 100?
I don't have that.
All right, roll a
Do
D20.
you want me to roll a D100?
2d10?
A 77.
You're pretty good at cards.
Wait, I am just gonna roll on D&D Beyond.
Well, and if we wanted to play other games too,
It was a
we could.
49.
All right, you're okay. You're pretty average.
Could always play other games too, if you wanted to think of any. Cards was the first thing that came to mind.
I mean, I know a couple of dice games, but I don't know. It's up to everybody. Like, you interested? Games? Togetherness? Doing something that isn't end of the world type crazy? Clova, Tristan?
Whenever he said, I don't know, I'm sure he's saying it to us separately, but I don't know. So Tristan, I was gonna say Tristan's been in the front of the deck. He's been watching ahead.
Yeah, it's together, separately, both.
Whatever.
When he walks next to Tristan's like, he has his dagger out, and you see him holding a handful of scales, and he's just kind of like looks like he's drawing on them, but you don't really know what he's doing. And then he kind of shuffles and puts them back in a satchel wherever he has a place to puts those back, and he's, Gormy, normally I would not, but I really think that, yes, let's play.
Yeah, all right.
I actually have a deck of cards. Clover's gonna pull out her deck of cards, slam it down on the table. She's gonna start shuffling, and she's gonna say, the game is blackjack. One card down, one card up. She's gonna start shuffling. She's gonna do all of the tricks, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, she's gonna drop them all. They're gonna go fluff. Sorry, I was visualizing it. They're just gonna start flying everywhere. Because she rolled a 49 out of 100, so she's not actually that good at it. The game is blackjack once we get all of the cards. And
now it's 52 pickup.
I would have talked to Whisper at the same time, sort of trying to give that same spiel.
What do we win? Are we betting?
I mean, we could. What do you want to wager?
Tristan, when they say that, Tristan pulls out 3 gold coins and just puts them right out. I'm not gonna lose.
I was thinking more like fun stuff, like favors. Or secrets.
Favors.
Secrets?
Yeah.
I'd be down for that.
Intrigued?
I have a crowbar. Sorry, thinking about all the fun stuff I have, and all I could think about was my crowbar.
I mean, I have manacles, but we're talking fun stuff.
Well,
you also have a sword that, don't forget, that you are no longer attuned to.
Oh yeah, I know.
I know what I'll put down for a bet.
What are you putting down, Whisper?
I will paint something for you with my magic paint.
Ooh. That could be fun.
Okay. If this
Trying
is
to figure out what I could bet.
I don't have anything fun.
If I don't win, I'll give whoever does win a special acknowledgement at the beginning of my first published book.
I love that.
I'm gonna pull out Quell's wand of healing.
Ooh.
Or staff, whatever we decided it was.
it's a wand.
Wand of healing. Yeah.
All right. All bets are on the table.
I'm gonna throw down a rope of climbing and a ring of swimming.
What about you, Tristan?
Tristan, because he's been looking to get a new one anyway, he's going to put he was gonna put the 3 gold back when she suggested he's gonna put those back, and he's gonna take his pan flute out,
Okay.
and he's gonna put it down. He's gonna go, I've had this for a long time, but I am not going to lose.
All right.
Wow.
Then, how do we want to do this, everyone?
Are we playing blackjack?
Or we
Was
play-
that the
Clipper has
game
picked
that
up
we...
all of the cards. I
Okay.
can deal blackjack if you want to play blackjack.
All right, so there's a way to play blackjack with dice. It's 2d12.
Okay.
And then if you want to take another card, it's another d12.
Okay. That's exciting.
Where's my other
Okay,
D12?
so there's one roll that you keep to yourself. To start off with, everyone gets 2 rolls. One roll you keep to yourself. One roll that you say out loud.
Yes. So everyone.
Okay.
I'm good at blackjack in real life, so
So roll the one you keep to yourself first.
Okay.
I gotta find faults. 1 second.
I don't really know blackjack very well, so I'm gonna
It's
guess
get.
how we do this.
You want to get to 21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you want to get to 21 without going over. So whoever gets the closest without going over. But we won't
Remember.
know what everyone does until everyone who's in reveals it.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember.
All right. Everyone's got their first die rolled.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Go ahead and everyone roll your second die.
Let me put this up. So it's gonna hit.
Okay.
All right. Clover, what'd you get? What's
9.
your 9? Gormrog?
Mhm.
1.
Mm-hmm.
Finnick?
10.
Whisper?
5.
And Tristan?
This was the second dice, right?
Yeah.
3.
Okay. Clover's dealing.
At this point, you can either fold, stay, or roll another d12.
Okay, so we'll start then. I'm just going to go off my camera placements. Whisper, you would be up first.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to stay, fold, or get another card?
I'm gonna get another card.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Oh, jeez.
I can't remember if this one's public or not. I
It
haven't
is.
actually played
It
blackjack
is.
in a while. Okay, this one's public.
Mm-hmm. So I say my roll?
Yep.
8.
All right. Do you go over 21 or no?
No.
Okay. Do you want to stay or no? Or hit?
Stay.
Okay. Gormrug.
I'm going to take another card.
Okay.
That's a 4.
If you go over 21, you have to say you bust. That's all. That's the only other
Uh-huh.
rule. So I'm not going to ask again. Do you want to hit or stay, Gormrug?
Hit me.
Okay. Roll another D12.
That's a 2.
Do you want to hit or stay?
Jem, what are you two facing once? Whisper?
An 8 and a 5.
She's showing 13.
It's a toss up here, but I'm gonna stay.
Okay. What are you showing?
1, 4, 2 for a total of 7.
7. So showing 7. Finnick, go ahead. Do you want to hit or stay?
I want to stay.
Okay. Tristan, do you want to hit or stay?
I'm going to hit.
Okay.
It's a 5. Brings me to. Okay.
Don't say the
I know I'm not.
whole total. Just what's facing.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to stay.
Okay. What are you showing?
It was a 6. It was a 5. Hold on, I know my full number, and I forgot the middle number. That's why I was trying to write them down. 6, 5, and a 5. Those aren't. That brings us to the actual. I forgot the middle number.
All right. Anyways, Clover, as the house, do you want to hit or stay?
I'm staying.
Okay. So everyone, go ahead and reveal. Whisper, what's your number?
20.
Gormrog.
Damn. 17.
Clover.
20.
Finnick.
20.
Tristan.
17.
So
Wow.
so as the dealer, Clover would win.
Oh.
Well done. That was good.
Damn.
So all of the items now go to Clover.
Yep.
I feel kind of bad about that. Wait. What did you two? Sorry, I'm like pointing at your pictures. Gormrog and Finnick. What were your items in there?
Wand
Ring
of healing from Quell.
And then I put the ring of swimming and the rope of climbing.
Y'all can keep that. Whisper, what was yours again?
A small picture with my magic paint.
I do want you to paint me a picture. I've actually wanted that for a long time, so I'm gonna accept
Oh.
that.
You're gonna decide. I'm not gonna decide what it is. You'll decide what it is, but I'll paint it for you, and then it'll come to life, or it'll be real. So
Oh, that's so cool.
it doesn't have to be right away.
Okay.
It's a favor.
Tristan, I don't want your flute, but if you wanted to play us all a song, that would suffice.
He just smiles, and he takes it back. He leaves the 3 gold there.
I'll take the gold.
All right. Tristan, you gonna play your song now?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna start playing.
What kind of song are you playing, Tristan? A happy song, a sad song?
In this moment, it's going. Normally, Tristan's usually playing ballads and very like melodic songs. This is going to be more of an upbeat, jovial.
All right, roll a.
Tune.
All right, you're proficient with this item, right?
Yes.
Your pan flute. All right, so roll a charisma check, and then add your proficiency bonus.
I'll give him guidance too.
I'll say roll at advantage too, because you're it's just you and your teammate here. So roll at advantage and then add guidance.
Natural 20. Swear to God.
All right.
I guess I'm just gonna roll guidance for fun,
Why not?
which is
This is
a 3.
I'm
So
just saying, this is the second time Clover's asked Tristan to play a song and he rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
that's a 3, so 23,
Okay.
and plus proficiency, so 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. altogether.
Let's go.
All right.
The
yeah.
barbarian over
It was
here.
a 20 and an 11.
Nice. All right. So you start playing your lute or a pan flute, right?
Pan
Rather,
flute, yes,
pan
yes.
flute. Start playing your pan flute as you see a couple of the other shipwrights moving about the ship. You see them kind of, as you start to play, turn their attention towards you as the storm is battering outside, and a couple of them are coming on down below deck to get out of the rain. And as your music kind of begins to fill the space between these two, between the upper deck and the lower, they all kind of like take a few moments to just listen in before they go about gathering their whatever business they need to do. But the five of you have this moment where you just kind of keep playing cards amongst one another. Tristan playing the unless anyone wants to do anything in particular, we can move on from the scene, or
Yeah, I'm good.
okay. So you spend the rest of the day kind of just enjoying this little bit of respite amongst yourselves, kind of taking the time to just unwind after the last few days and weeks of insanity that have befallen you. You all eventually begin to make your way off to your own separate quarters. If there's any specific scenes that you want to have for the rest of this evening, or we can just kind of move on from here.
When
Okay.
they all break up, Tristan's just gonna go back to the front of the ship, and he's just keeping watch at all times.
Okay.
At the front of the ship, just seeing what's going on.
Okay, well, as the day comes to a close, and for that point, the next 2 days actually pass by as you're continuing to track down your quarry thanks to Whisper's internal navigation. Eventually, the weather begins to get much warmer as you fly further and further south. You have to strip those winter clothes that you had in Vasselheim, getting back down to your Western outfits, and then even then, it becoming too warm for those, and you find yourself in need of a bit more of a cooler outfits. It's at this point you begin to feel that signal getting closer and closer to you, Whisper, as land appears on the horizon. You see from your vantage point, you see mountains in the north. Let me just make sure I got this right. Yeah, you see this not particularly large mountain range kind of pulling down the center of this continent with this large open plain leading into this little port almost. And as you get closer and closer, you see that the beach is just lined with white sand as there are ships pulling in and out, and the water is filled with ships, both destroyed from just the amount of sheer traffic in the area, and there are ships that have pulled into the docks, and the city is bustling at this point. And Finnick, you are familiar with this city. This is the Bay of Gifts, and also known as Shamal Bay. And this is the city of Shamal. But as your airship begins to pull in and land into one of the docks, that is where we're going to call it for the evening. We have Gen Con this week, so we're going to end it up a little early tonight. Is there any... We'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode of Forging Fates.
Not this week, but next week we do have QPD on Wednesday.
Thank you. I've got nothing else.
That'll be on the 14th or the 10th.
Yes. Check out our social medias for Gen Con information. I've got nothing else. Stick around for the raid as I knock shelves off. We love you, geeks. Good night.